Evaporative cooling. What is evaporative cooling? Imagine you have just been swimming on a hot, dry day. You get out of the water and a breeze fans over your wet skin. Alternatively, dampen your finger in water and breathe against it. You'll feel a pleasant chill as the water evaporates. This is the secret behind evaporative cooling, also referred to as evaporation coldness. Devices based on evaporative cooling use this natural process to produce a constant stream of cool, refreshing air. How does evaporative cooling work? Evaporation of water is a natural physical process which, unlike boiling, happens at temperatures well below 100 degrees centigrade or boiling point. It occurs when water and warm air meet. The air absorbs water until it's saturated or there is no more water or ice left. During this process, water goes from this liquid or solid state into gas, cooling the ambient air in the process. How do evaporative coolers work? Evaporative coolers, like the Dasher or the Deluxe models, can, depending on atmospheric humidity, reduce ambient room temperatures by as much as 12 degrees centigrade. For larger areas, our roof mount and the Air Queen models would be more suitable. At the heart of these devices there are special pads that cool the air running over them as water on the surface evaporates. These pads are made of a grooved pulp glued together to larger units with a greatly increased surface area thanks to their unique honeycomb pattern. These pads are specially treated to permanently protect them from rotting. A water spraying system which enables constant and thorough moistening of the pads is mounted above them. Additionally, airflow is fan assisted to ensure the maximum cooling effect. Evaporative cooling versus conventional air conditioning. Evaporative coolers and conventional air conditioning units both serve the same very important purpose, to keep us cool. But how they achieve this differs enormously. Understanding these differences will enable us to optimize the use of both systems and avoid wasting money and energy. With conventional air conditioning units, a fan pulls warm, moist air into an inner part of the system, where a heat exchanger, a vaporizer, cools and dries the air. This heat is transported outside where another heat exchanger, this time a condenser, dissipates it into the air. Conventional air conditioning units produce cold, dry air. They work well in enclosed spaces. The disadvantage is that the dry air frequently irritates our eyes and mucous membranes. Evaporative coolers work with air and water. The system is based on the principle of vaporization, which is a natural phenomenon. The advantages over conventional air conditioning include that they work with fresh air, have extremely low energy consumption, have no unpleasant side effects from the dry air, such as headaches, sore eyes, and irritated mucous membranes. Apart from a much lower initial purchase price plus low running and maintenance costs, the latter being about 1/3 compared with conventional air conditioning units. Easy installation of the evaporative cooling devices means they are perfect environmentally friendly, ozone friendly alternative to conventional air conditioning. Some facts regarding heat stress on humans. According to Labour Sciences discoveries, temperatures above 26 degrees centigrade in the workplace have a negative impact on health and performance. Therefore, when it's hot outside, temperatures inside should be lowered, preferably by at least 6 degrees centigrade. Additionally, with animals, heat stress impairs milk production and fertility in cows during the summer. Udder infections and heat death also become more frequent. High incidence of heat death also occurs on pig and poultry farms. Where to use evaporative coolers? Evaporative air conditioning units can be successfully used at indoor and outdoor locations. Factories, livestock farms, workshops, and they are particularly suitable for small and middle-sized businesses. Frequently, it wouldn't be economically viable to install conventional air conditioning units for warm spells, typically of just 12 to 18 weeks. Prices can, depending on the individual location, easily exceed €50,000 for commercial premises of just 600 square metres. An additional disadvantage of traditional air conditioning is that it only works properly with the doors and windows closed. This makes its application in business such as chemical plants, metalworks and carpentry shops almost impossible due to the unpleasant and/or irritant atmospheres which frequently prevail and thus require a constant flow of fresh air. Evaporative coolers do not require windows and doors to be closed. In fact, they are more effective with them open. They are also particularly suitable for apartments and houses and, of course, offices. They can also be effectively used in large kitchens where they offer an optimal supply of fresh air, whilst high temperatures and cooking odours are transported directly or via a conventional ventilation system to dissipate outside.